Hello, I'm Myrna Loy, founder and managing editor of Black Bright News, which can be found on www.issuu, that's issuu.com/Black Bright News. Now today I was sent a YouTube video on WhatsApp and I was horrified to see a woman being set alight while she's dancing in the dance hall. It doesn't look like she invited the man to do it, but I just couldn't believe it. And it's what they call self-immolation. That means setting yourself on fire. It was a Western media coverage of a Buddhist monk, Thich Kang Duk, suicide by fire in protest of the Buddhist crisis caused by the Vietnamese Nguyen Dinh Diem regime in 1963 that introduced the word self-immolation to a wide English-speaking audience and gave it strong association with fire. Now, I think, well, he actually intended to commit suicide by fire, but these women, I don't think they're intending to commit suicide. I'm not quite sure why they would set themselves on fire. Some do it themselves. Some allow somebody to do it to them. I'm not quite sure in the video which one is which. I don't know if it was something she planned beforehand or not, because she only had shorts on and, a bra at the top. If she'd been fully clothed, she would have burnt up like a piece of paper. Papa San did a track called Fire in the Dance Hall, which was produced in France on the King Dragon label. But I don't think he had this kind of thing in mind. Women, I don't even know, these dancehall people are running out of ideas to entertain themselves. But to get somebody set alight for a dance competition or for entertainment is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. So I'm going to show you the YouTube video, and I'm sure you're going to be as horrified as I was. You see what I mean? How can you even consider that kind of thing? It is a form of self-harm. I know she didn't do it herself, but there are women who pour rum on themselves and then they set their crotch alight. And they do that in the name of competition. And somebody actually won a dance hall competition by doing that. So self-harm is normally when you hurt yourself as a way of dealing with difficult feelings, painful memories or overwhelming situations and experiences. However, when these women burn themselves, it is a form of self-harm, but it's not the same. I'm not quite sure if they realise it's a form of self-harm. Sometimes I wonder, what is their sexual history? Have they been raped? Have they been a victim of domestic violence? Are these women hurting inside? You don't see no men burning their private parts. Their private parts are too precious. They're not going to do that. So why would a woman do that? So I have to wonder, is she hurting? And is this a way of transferring internal pain? Does she see this as a way of drawing attention to herself, being a centre of attention, or simply for competition and entertainment? Very few people I know would set themselves alight. Number one, you'd need to know how to remove those panties in quick time before there's permanent damage. Apparently for her butt was singed, but her private parts were intact. But there's no one on site or nearby to throw water on the victim. And the fact that they only have panties on and, like a t-shirt, it means that it's probably quite a calculated risk they're taking so that they can confine the flames to that area. And although they hate that part I have to assume that they hate that part of themselves. I can't think of any other reason. We know that someone who self-harm is usually in a state of high emotion and distress, but these women aren't. They're quite conscious. They're dancing, they're smiling, they're having a laugh. But these immolators seem to know in advance what they're doing, and they're doing it in the name of entertainment. Unless we understand what's going on with them, their history, we cannot really judge them. We have to surmise that they've reached a stage where they don't really care whether they live or they die, whether their private parts have any use or not. They're just prepared to do that. And then I ask myself, what kind of man would pour petrol on a woman? Well, some of them use petrol, some of them use rum. But what kind of man would pour rum on a woman and set her alight? That man must have so much hatred for women. That's the only way I can see it. I can't see a man who loves his mother, who loves his sister, who loves his daughter, setting a woman alight, because in actuality, that is what he's doing. I really am aghast. And that's why I had to kind of talk about this, because I know it's not news, but it is news really. And I thought it was important to put it out there. I hope people do give me some feedback as to why somebody would set their crotch on fire in the dance hall in the name of entertainment and competition. Because for the life of me, I don't know why that is. Anyway, this is Myrna Loy of Black Bright News. Over and out.